Hi, I'm Bev at Rewired Minds, and I'm just doing a short video for you today, again on sugar. Now, sugar is such a common part of our lives, and most people just simply accept sugar as being an attractive sweetener and another carbohydrate in our diet. But when some yogurts contain more sugar than a portion of ice cream, and muesli bars contain more than a chocolate bar, something has gone seriously wrong with our diet. Now, sugar is everywhere and it's a hot topic right now, but there's lots of conflicting information on the internet as to whether we should consume it, and if so, how much. But one important thing that nobody can dispute about sugar is that there is no physiological requirement for us to consume sugar. It provides us with no nutritional value, and we can meet all of our nutritional needs without consuming sugar. So how much is too much? Now, in the UK, on average, we consume about 411 grams of sugar a week. That's about 100 teaspoons. Now, the amount of sugar that our children are consuming is equally alarming. Now, the Public Health England have just released research showing that children are consuming, on average, about 3 cubes of sugar. That's half the recommended daily allowance before they even start school. Officials are saying that children are consuming 85 grams of sugar a month just in their breakfast alone. Now, sugars come in 2 forms. Free sugars, which are those added sugars, as well as those found in honey, syrups and fruit juices. And then we have naturally occurring sugars, those that are found naturally in milk and in fruit. Now, the current government guidelines suggest that the amount of total sugar that an average adult should consume is 90 grams per day. And in the last year, the recommended daily amount of free sugars, so the added sugars, was slashed from 10% to 5% of our total calorie intake in a day. So children are recommended to consume, so those aged between 4 and 6 should consume no more than 19 grams of sugar a day, so that's 5 teaspoons. Children between the ages of 7 and 10 should consume no more than 24 grams a day, that's 6 teaspoons. And children from the ages of 11 upwards, including adults, should consume no more than 30 grams of free sugars a day, so that's 7 teaspoons. Now, just to put that in perspective, the average can of fizzy drink contains 9 teaspoons of sugar. Now, a large majority of the packaged foods that we buy in the supermarket all have added sugars, so it's not just biscuits, cakes and sweets. They're hidden in things like baked beans, breads and cereals. Now, most people can benefit health-wise in reducing the amount of sugar that they consume. But it's completely unrealistic to expect that you can wake up tomorrow morning and cut out all sugar from your diet, because generally extreme all-or-nothing goals just lead to failure. So when it comes to making lasting changes, the changes need to be small and easily achievable, something that you can do day in, day out for the rest of your life. For example, if you take sugar in your tea or your coffee, then every day when you have tea and coffee, just remove a few grains of sugar from the spoon. And because you're making such small changes, you won't notice the difference in taste, which bypasses that part of the brain that puts up resistance to making change. And these new behaviours create new neural pathways in the brain, paving way for healthier habits that are easily achievable. And day by day, you make these small, insignificant changes, and before you know it, you're doing something that you once believed was unachievable. The trick is to make the first step so small, so easy, that you cannot possibly fail. Now, I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please like and share it. Thank you.